Social abjection, the benefit scroungers. So what is abjection?
The Oxford Dictionary defines abjection as a negative experience, extremely unpleasant and degrading situations and conditions, and being without pride or dignity, self-abasing.
Imogen Tyler uses the definitions: the action or an act of casting down, humbling or degrading, an act of abasement. That which is cast off or away, especially as being vile or unworthy, refuse, scum, dregs. The state or condition of being cast down or brought low, humiliation, degradation, dispiritedness, despondency. There are many examples of abject bodies. These are people that are seen to not fit into society. For instance, the unemployed, disabled people, chavs, obese or anorexic people, immigrants, or those of a different ethnicity, race or culture, criminals, drug users, non-heterosexual individuals, teenage mothers, and of course families that are deemed too large. All of these examples can be considered as abject bodies.
This short film will focus on those who are perceived throughout society as the benefit scroungers, the lower class unemployed who have no sense of belonging.
Firstly, the unemployed individuals in society are cast out. They are viewed as not doing enough to enter the labour market. It is their fault that they cannot get a job, and therefore they are punished for claiming benefits from the welfare system. As a result, the debate surrounding those claiming benefits is expressed using terms such as strivers versus skivers. Castella states that the concept of the undeserving poor reflects the unemployed scroungers claiming benefits from the welfare system. Society is not tolerant towards those who are unemployed. They become abject bodies. The media are responsible for portraying the attitude that the unemployed are benefit cheats and that they are lazy, dishonest and unmotivated. In this sense, the attitude that the unemployed do not want to work is dominant throughout society. Recently, the media have become obsessed with this idea, releasing ongoing headlines targeting the unemployed and those on benefits. This creates a moral panic surrounding benefit cheats, suggesting that every claimant is deceiving the welfare system. We can also see this through the extensive amount of programmes that are released across the globe aimed to dehumanise the jobless benefit claimants. Programmes named Benefits Britain, Life on the Dole, My Big Benefits Family, Benefits Street, and On Benefits and Proud are just a few examples of the many programmes that alienate the lower class unemployed individuals in society. Scott Paul highlights how the undeserving claimants gain what he describes as the media spotlight with the airing of these programmes. They show how greedy and ungrateful benefit claimants are, according to Jensen.
Tyler furthers this idea by stating that these programmes are characterised by the shaming of classed others through inviting audiences to read class stigma onto participants through evaluations of their conduct, bodies, dress as lacking, inadequate and in need of transformation. This ties in with the concept of poverty porn. Jensen states that the national abject of poverty porn, in this case the unemployed benefit scroungers, serve to transform precarity into a moral failure, worklessness into laziness, and social immobility and disconnection into an individual failure to strive and aspire. The recent swathe of poverty porn does not only play on existing shameless curiosity about poverty, it also positions the lives of the poor as a moral site for scrutiny, something to be peered at, dissected and assessed. Furthermore, Jensen states that it presents the others on the screen as dysfunctional in their choices and behaviour, as well as presenting a dysfunctional welfare system which rewards such lifestyles. This links with Bauman's concept of wasted humans. Bauman defines wasted humans as the excessive and redundant, that is the population of those who either could not or were not wish to be recognised or allowed to stay. As we have seen, the lower class unemployed people are depicted as scroungers, implying that they have no sense of belonging. It also means that they are treated as inferior and excluded from society and opportunities. Consequently, they are perceived to be wasted humans. The concept of social abjection directly links with the idea of meritocracy. The Oxford Dictionary defines meritocracy as government or the holding of power by people selected according to merit. In this case, the most powerful people in society are those who are eligible to discriminate against other people. Meritocracy refers to the notion that we are all capable of succeeding if we try hard enough, and this suggests that the lower class unemployed in society are poor and unemployed because they do not work hard enough. In this sense, it is seen to be their fault that they are in this position. Jensen highlights 3 myths that circulate throughout society surrounding benefit claimants. Number 1, that skivers don't want to work and are encouraged to remain workless by a perverse system that rewards them. Number 2, that full employment is possible in a fully marketised neoliberal economy. Number 3, that paid work is always the best route out of poverty. She states that all 3 myths are rampant across the new common sense of welfare and are key narrative threads in poverty porn. When looking at these myths closely, it is certain that despite what people think, they certainly are myths. When looking at the first myth, the Office for National Statistics show that in fact, despite the media exaggerating worklessness, the rate of unemployment in December 2015 had fallen by 53,000, as well as the claimant count, referring to individuals who are claiming unemployment-related benefits, also fell by 6,000. This suggests that the lower class unemployed people do want to work. They do not want to live their lives off benefits. In response to the second myth, the Joseph Rowntree Foundation produced a table that highlights how a lot of people looking for work are forced to work part-time as there is limited availability for full-time jobs. Additionally, it shows us that despite there being a lot of unemployed individuals, many of these people want to start working. Therefore, underemployment appears to be common throughout society. Finally, the Monitoring Poverty and Exclusion Report of 2011 expressed that not all individuals living in poverty are unemployed. This is due to low income or underemployment. These patterns still exist in society today. After uncovering these myths, it seems unusual that the unemployed are discriminated against and stigmatised. Nevertheless, with the ongoing production of poverty porn and the continuous effort on behalf of the media to alienate the lower class unemployed people, it is certain that this phenomenon will never disappear and they will remain detested.